So wait, so how long was this into the fight? Like at the very beginning, or?
This is like 10 seconds before submerge.
So you guys were pushing for trying to get him down anyway. I heard you guys got him down into submerge at like 10 or so % this go around. So
Yeah,
we're very close.
next week, if you guys bring the appropriate consumables and get lubers, sounds like you might be able to get.
Full raid.
We were missing 3 people.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was no one.
We went pretty short and it went pretty smooth.
Between all the group,
People were a bit sloppy, but overall everything went down.
Look, all I'm saying is Group 2 didn't down Frag until Janice Loughlin didn't show up to the raid twice.
Well, wait, no. Group 2 didn't down Rag until Zaxxy joined the group.
Alright.
I mean, if you're all gonna brag, I might as well
It's
brag.
also right when I spec arms.
Yeah, that's it. Alright. Who needs
Oxida's just came online.
Yeah, I'm flying in now.
Invite him too if you
I'm
want.
still on my way.
Well, I'm here, and I'm a warlock, so I can start summoning if there's no other warlocks here.
Did you just say summoning?
It's a duel between 2 tanks.
Might have.
Summalong a ding dong.
Right.
Any chance on a summon?
Welcome back. We were just talking about you.
I wasn't.
It was a close vote, but we decided not to summon you.
Oh shit, I'll fly.
No, I'm kidding. We'll probably summon you. Probably.
I'm not going to.
Neither am I.
Me.
Neither am I. But I mean, I can't.
Alright.
I'll touch somebody's hole while they summon you. But I mean,
I'm busy picking all this gold for him. So fancy.
I'm busy getting free fucking honor down here. You guys are all up there hanging out doing nothing.
Are they coming in one at a time still?
I just got one. I just got a mage for free, 233 honor.
Nice.
Imagine riding in as a guild in phase 2. It's crazy.
Click my hole.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a rogue, so I can stealth. And I don't care about if it's a whole guild. Just like, oh, I'm hiding.
I'd go down you. I'd go down there and join you or whatnot. I do that sometimes, but since I'm here with the guild, it's just better to set the example and move out as a guild.
Oh my god, what a 2-tank duel is just painful.
Set an example. Alright.
Beat him up, sweetie. You can do it. I believe in you.
That makes one of us.
I got it.
Almost execute. Execute.
Hit him like you got a oh.
Yeah, execute didn't crit. That just feels bad, man.
If the execute would have crit, it would have been hilarious.
It would have killed him.
That should be everybody?
Okay. Oh, I've still got a bunch of raid supplies from last time we went to NC.
Oh god.
Alright.
Are we heading out?
Yes. I believe we'll be heading out.
We're gonna follow Diamond, because I've got him.
It's very stunned.
Crippling depression, is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Everybody hug Diamond, he needs it. Let's get a nice big hug going on. There.
It feels so weird actually having an epic.
Man, you're a warlock. There's no excuse you didn't have that thing forever ago.
Yeah, there was. I barely played the game.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Move out?
You're right. That is a good excuse. That's like your only excuse is, yeah, I just didn't try.
Yeah, no.
Did anybody special help you get them out? Anybody at all?
No names come to mind.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm kidding. Obviously, Melly and Rakios were the super duper special ones.
Yes.
And the other two people that were there.
Compliment.
And there were at least 2 other people there.
Yeah,
I don't remember
exactly.
who they were. One of them was my brother, so we don't really care about that. I don't remember who the other one was, though.
But you don't remember? Poor Tuna.
Oh,
I know, Tuna's the one who fucking has the stupid things.
I didn't say thank you, I tipped him. I don't need to say thank you, I gave him 50 gold. That is
I gave him 55. I mean, I
yeah,
still.
well, you got a little brown on your nose, too.
And on his lips. But that's different.
I'm just saying, he's definitely over the long run made.
Slowing down a little bit more.
Oh
We've
yeah.
got a few people hanging
Yeah,
behind.
he's probably right. It's paid for itself twice probably.
It probably has,
Cheating
but
with a carrot on a stick.
it has. But I will say this: that's still like 250 gold you didn't have to spend. So.
Oh look, I'm not knocking him. Obviously, he was the one that was smart enough to have the insight to buy the fucking thing.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention.
Wanted to get it first.
Yeah, not to mention when it came right down to it.
Warlocks to pay for him to do it.
Well, I was about to say the other thing is when it comes down to it, he's on a character that probably doesn't have a damn thing he needs over there, and that is a long damn dungeon to run every time, just to help somebody out. So, I mean, that 50 gold, that's nice and everything, but I'd be at a point where I'd be like, 50 gold, man, nah, I'd just rather not spend that next 3 hours. But he does it again because he's got the stuff, but because he also helps the guild. So, I mean,
Wait, what dungeon?
I've logged in a bunch of times and just tossed 100 gold at someone to get something, or 50 gold at someone to get something, and I'm getting to that point where I'm way below where my gold comfort level is, but I can't be arsed to go out there and grind for gold either, so.
I want 100 gold to get 37 gold right now.
What'd you say, sweetheart?
No, you've got us stuck on a tree, Morn.
You lost almost everyone.
I know, I'm taking a scenic tour because we've got people lingering behind.
I think it's funny we put the mark on him, but then he has Mithril spurs and carrot on a stick.
Well, not to mention that. It's also, I try to search for like a Tauren to put the mark on, because basically with all these Taurens following, you can't even see the freaking diamond hardly.
Yeah.
Like there is, if not for the diamond, we'd never know he was even there.
I get us stuck on a tree again.
Yeah. Seems like something Morn would do, that's for sure.
I'm just loving how, although I went off to the side so that other people could catch up, everybody else is like, oh, let's run to the side as well. Oh, wait.
Well, that's because they're following you, smartass.
No, the trail. Like Edie and Pride Mocky, who are way at the back.
There's
I'm
definitely
like,
some allies around.
I'm
There's
picking
an ally.
flags.
Let's go
Corpses.
kill him. Oh, it's a corpse. Never mind.
I'm about to say there's definitely some allies around. I see several horde corpses, so I mean.
We should wait to go inside until our stragglers get here.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a lion running up right now.
Yeah, there is actually. I hope he didn't expect to make it.
It wasn't mage.
What mage?
10 on her, easy.
Someone promised me a mage.
You mean that spot on my hoof?
Here, stump. There we go. Let's do it now.
I really hope that some rogue or something comes out and pops your ass if you duel right here. And I'm gonna tell everybody not to res your ass. Let you run back.
Paladin over here.
Where was Flygon? This is why you don't straggle, boys. This is exactly why you don't straggle.
We can stop playing with your food. Hurry up and kill him.
What?
Oh, hi.
Great.
Summon.
You're right over there. Don't you give me your bullshit.
They aren't my real dead.
Wait, did you hearth?
Okay, can we get a summon out on Icarona, who's an idiot?
Yeah, I got him. I'll summon the idiot.
I'm not going to.
Wow.
Look, it's what you were caught. I'm sorry. I'm just a messenger with the summon, so it's okay. That's a butthole.
What about
We
buttholes?
got an idiot, though. Jeez.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
So
chasing
hostile.
down Paladin and
Honestly,
just
much
having to
worse.
chase him while he bubbles.
Alright, everybody in.
Zone again.
Someone just hearthed. Oh, more free honor.
We can confirm that those people at the front, yeah, it's still a horde raid out here.
Who remembered their fires this year? Alright.
So did Starber.
Hey, oxidized still has his resist buff, fire buff from yesterday.
Nice. He sure does. Let's let him tank. Alright, Rakios, you can be the tank for the first part. Those of you who don't need the buff, so in other words, shamans or whatever, and DPS, come on over this way. Let's let Rakios grab this dude. Go ahead, Rakios. If you guys are buffing, continue to sit and buff and do your thing. Obviously, this will put a small crimp in it.
Can I go in and DPS?
If you don't want to get healed, sure. But then you're going to be the one dying, because there's just no sense in it. Oh, I've got my Goblin Rocket helmet on. Probably should change that.
Go to CC Onyxia. Let's go.
Oh my god, you'll see my ass as soon as she tail swipes me. I start rocket helming back to her. Oh wait, where are we going? Well, let's get back here, boys.
God, yeah, what are we doing?
I'll take partial blame for that. I was running up like the rest of the morons. Yeah. Hey, Josiah.
How's the wife?
She's good.
I know it's the first time in here for most of you.
Can we stand buff group 1?
Now that I finally got some water? Yeah.
No, that's a group that doesn't stand. You know, they have enough
Yeah,
HP,
sorry about
they
that,
don't need
Sam.
more.
You are group 8. Actually, thinking about it, I should put Edie in.
I mean, they can jump in and be dinguses or whatever, but I'm only healing the one target, so they're in charge of their own health. If they die, it's on them.
That's right.
Oh, may I get a stack of water from one of you mages?
No.
Broma, are you in here? Where are you at? Slash trade. Thank you. Very kind of you. Excuse me.
Ellie's over there humming her ass off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what she does.
Don't need
It's part of group 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to level this.
You're not going in on trash bowls anyway.
No, it's fine. Let him do his thing. He knows he's in charge of his own health.
He knows he needs AI. It's fine. It's Warrior Bucket.
Let me put it this way. If he dies, I can guarantee you he's not going to be bitching at anybody because he knows the deal.
Hey, I have 250 fire resist done for this.
Exactly. You ought to be fine. If any melee wants to go in, it's on them, but they're in charge of their own health. So, no bitching about death. It's that simple.
Oh, I don't need water. I'm just giving you.
Just need mage stuff and I'm good to go.
Take the thing. No, I bought it for the raid.
Can we get mage buff in group 8?
I don't have any use for arcane powder. Take it.
Damn it, Broma!
One in group 8.
Okay, first of all, rude.
No, it's not rude to state a fact.
I mean, it depends on the fact.
As someone does need stuff.
Your mama's got a fat ass. Although, see, that could not be rude because she might find it like a compliment.
Maybe it's P-H-A-T.
Yeah, our 2 mages, I don't think they got a chance to buff before, so they need to buff it.
Well, I said everybody's doing buffs or whatever. Do your thing. We had enough people, like shamans can't do any buffs, so they sit there with their thumbs up their ass so all the shamans can go do healing and whatnot while the tank does his thing, and hunters don't have buffs, so.
You also buff cast demon armor on myself.
Oh, shut up. Your aura? Yeah,
Enjoy
right.
it.
No one cares.
Enjoy your 100 attack power.
I'm not even in that group. I don't get it. I'm gonna sit over here and cry
You know
about
what? Because I can't read good.
it. Has anybody not been here before? I recognize most of these names. Stylen, I'm not sure if he's been here.
We've got a fresh tank, this Rakios guy. He hasn't done it before.
Yeah, right.
Two Drug hasn't been here in a long time, so is there anything super important?
White damage phase 1.
Very simple. You're going to follow Diamond out to start with. We're all going to go around to the left as Rakios takes the boss. You will only use your wands or what melee hits white damage to start with. Nothing much for phase 1. It goes pretty quick. Phase 2, go nuts, do all the damage you like. We will call out stop dots at some point. But keep doing DPS, just no dots. After that, when she comes down, stop doing all damage until tanks her up properly. If you have aggro, run to the north end of the room. That's behind her, the way she's facing now. And die.
Well, you're a rogue. As soon as she starts coming down, I highly advise you go ahead and just pop a vanish. Make sure you don't have threat. Make sure you're zeroed out on threat.
Let Ani breathe on you. She's got bad breath.
Oh yeah, she'll one-shot you with her breath.
She's got the morning breath.
Is this my girlfriend?
All right.
Maybe.
Figured out who's doing which.
I'm doing everything.
Who's doing elements? Who's doing shadow? Who's doing recklessness?
Wait, why would you give her recklessness?
I'll do elements.
Why would you give her recklessness? I know that lowers her armor a little bit. That's not really worth the buff you give her.
Janice Laughlin's gonna do elements.
Okay, I'll do weakness.
We can do recklessness in phase 3. Not in phase 1 though.
I would just avoid recklessness in general.
People complaining that weren't seeing it.
Whatever.
Alright. Well, that's what melee. Anyway.
True. I'll do.
More rage, more threat.
Yeah. More damage.
I have faith in our healers.
Fair enough. I'll probably be acting as a healer, but I'm gonna during phase 3 I'll probably be backup healer if I don't end up with the tank threat. Lately Starbird's been doing really good about that, but I'll be positioning the off tanks and doing that whole nonsense.
I can do that if you want.
Real quick, before we do the whole move out, make sure that you're staying on diamond, people. There's a lot of people who actually move a little far to the left and bring unnecessary whelps at the beginning pool. So follow square and diamond to the T. Let's go.
1 second, getting food buff.
Alright, waiting on you.
Good.
Good? Alright, do it. I love how I get a soul stone like I'm going to use it correctly.
No white hits right now.
Yeah, hold off there, Gallows. Yeah. Positioning was perfect there. No one got knocked into the whelps. Alright. Everybody, hunters or whatever, you guys should be able to get over here in this like nook or whatever and shoot. Everybody else right up here on where Square's at right now. If you're melee, you can hit her. Off tanks will be moving out in just a second. Alright, I'm moving the off tanks.
It doesn't matter if you run because stand so close, you can stand all the way down here.
You got breath, so you need me to call them out, Morn?
No, I got him.
Okay. What up, Josh? Yeah. Back to doing Oni, and then I'm going to switch back to the other game for a little bit. Here to help the guild. White damage, rogues. See you guys burning energy. Unless you're an off tank or a tank, you shouldn't be using any rage.
You're drunk.
I just small crit twice in a row there.
Yeah, I'm getting a little high on threat too, so I'm gonna just auto for a while. Alright, go ahead and start hitting her like you mean it, boys.
Gonna be high on threat. Okay, no, it should be good.
I can hear that twice, am I?
Yeah. Alright, if you've got a dot, use it. We're a little light on range DPS. There it is, even a priest. Good, I like to see it. No, I wasn't being sarcastic. If you got one, feel free to use it. I'll be calling out fireball targets. I Corona. Heisenberg. Hunters can feign death out of this. Yuri. And if you
get another on the left side.
If you hear a name called, that's a good bubble
Or
target.
right side, I mean.
She's positioning.
Thank you.
Playa. Northeast and southwest are safe zones. Bad aim. Rektzar. I Corona again. I Corona. Squiggers. Bad aim. Alright, 8% and she starts coming back down. About 4 more percent will be stop dots.
Oh god, get away.
Playa, starboard. It's an aggro dump. Morn. Oxidized. Alright, stop dots. Continue the direct damage spells. Oxidized again.
Literally put a dot on this second you said that.
That's fine, that's fine. 41%. It's almost time. She's positioning. I think that's straight north. Edie.
Oh,
Janice. Alright, she should be coming down now. Stop DPS.
Stop DPS.
If you see your name on the threat list, then get into the tank spot. Alright, Gord's got it for the moment.
How did you get it?
Positioning myself. Big heels on Gore. Oh, big heels! Ah, my face.
We got a few whelps. Melee pick up.
Coming soon.
Breath incoming. Ah, pfft.
Too late. Zax, you got threat. Run to the top.
Gallows has got it.
Gallows.
Thank you, Stump.
I was saving it for a hunter, but I like it.
For a hunter. Alright, Atomic, you're about to get innervated.
Phoenix, got it.
Phoenix has it.
Where the fuck are you, Atomic? Jesus. Oh, I found you. Figon's got it. NS used on Figon. Fuck me, I've got a bunch of whelps coming. Bunch of whelps out of the left side, boys. Let's get them down. And breath. She's on Rom. Rom, get to tank spot, quick. Execute range on Oni, by the way. Oh god, that breath's gonna be all over the raid. Yep. That was yucky. 2%, finish her up. That looked painful, Reed. That looked painful.
Now I'm crabby.
Shard of the scales.
Nice.
Those aren't all that rare.
Yeah, but still.
Hey, can we get a rose on Group 8?
Being there.
Good god, that last breath, I literally watched it kill like 2/3 of the raid in one breath. That looked painful. Just said Heisen is now the loot master.
Alright, so who was Loot Master?
Should I do it? Will it work?
I don't know. Here's hoping it
I don't
didn't bug
think
out.
it would work if you weren't the loot master before it.
Yeah, here's hoping we didn't bug out the whole Oni loot.
Oh, I would so
Who was loot master before?
I was.
You need it back then.
Okay.
You might have just fucked up the Oni loot. Are you able to dish out loot?
Try dishing out one of the greens.
That's what I'm trying to do. How would you normally do it as a master looter?
Left click on the item. Left click on the item. You'll see a bunch of names pop up. You put it. You know, click a name. Leave the raid and come back then. See if maybe that fixes it. Oh, you might have fucked this up.
What?
No, like leave the dungeon and come back, not. You never pass out master looter after a mob's died, by the way. That might have just fucked all this up. Can you loot it all? Like, can you pick it up? Because if so, just loot it and hand it out to people.
I wasn't able to pick it up.
Does it say you don't meet the requirements?
I don't think it said anything.
Well, come back here and try to left click something or see if it says you don't meet the requirements to loot that item. So that'd be kind of rough.
Mason, were you able to loot it?
I was not. Sorry.
And this may just be an extremely expensive life lesson.
Yep.
The more you know. It's fine.
Worst comes.
Just have someone open up
the
the ticket.
roll push it off.
Yeah, I was about to say, we've got my stream sitting here as evidence. Open up a ticket, Starbird, say that you're not able to loot it as master looter.
Did you look at all the items so that you've got right here?
I'm scrolling through them right now. I'm gonna start from the bottom.
I'm just saying, make a list. Name it out.
Here, I'll even link it
and
and
then
read.
Next time those things drop, that person who rolled and won it tonight.
No, that's way too much effort. Especially.
Yeah, the GM could probably easily do it.
Alright, what we're going to do, let's just start rolling for the various items. So, Heisen, you just want to call them out as you normally would.
Just see your purples.
Let me finish linking.
We're going to figure out who's going to get them when we can. So, we put the ticket in, we can put it in to make things assign these to the relevant people.
Alright.
So,
Those would be epics.
let's start with the helms and then work down.
Don't forget to submit the GM ticket.
I just did.
Warlocks, anybody else rolling on that?
No, I already have mine.
Alright, close it in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay.
Hopefully, grass.
Rats on nothing.
You got the participation.
Any priests? Nobody?
Death sticks.
Yeah, I rolled.
Yeah, but in the good priest.
Any
Close
other
it
priests
down.
need
5,
to go? Huh? Cool.
4, 3, 2, 1. I'll do the scale next, the shard next.
Rats just pick up nothing.
Shard of the scale.
Ah, that's a hunter. Check their 5%.
Scale. What's it called? Scale of the what?
Scale of the shard. Look at my 2!
Is that restricted?
My 4.
That's restricted to casters and healers, or what is that?
Healers, I would
That's
think.
a healing one.
Yeah.
So is it only shaman or is it all healers?
What do we put now?
What's up, Parker Moore?
It might be best in slot for shamans.
That's, I'm wondering.
Yeah, it is druid priority.
It's better than Mind Tap for damn sure.
Balfour.
Nice, congrats, Balfour.
Did Valfor win over Atomico?
Yep.
Okay. That's all I'm checking. I didn't look at rolls.
So who can roll on that?
Casters. Well,
Or
he.
DPS.
I don't know why I do.
Shadow Priest, Ellie Shamans, Mage, Warlock. So.
What's the gear rule? You win one, you're good? Or can you roll one more?
It's pretty open on this. You can keep
Yeah,
rolling.
you can roll again.
So can I roll on this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, at the moment, nothing's being passed out, but yeah.
Yeah, no.
Just take it with a grain of salt, everybody. We're gonna submit the tickets, but who knows friggin' how long GMs will take to get back to it, and here's hoping for a favorable reply. Since we have a stream as proof and a bunch of people submitting tickets, it shouldn't be an issue, but you know, it is what it is, so take it with a grain of salt. In future raids, let's make sure we have Master Leader set up prior to starting the fight. That would be super big.
So is it DPS or it's going to be any caster?
I think my roll was bugged. The 2-0 at the end of my one was missing.
We'll go ahead and report that too.
So is that Edie on the 72 on that?
No, that's Morn with a 90.
Oh yeah, no more.
But is it only? So it's not just a DPS item.
Well, it's Shadow Priest as well, but I'll pass it.
Oh no, I figured your shadow. I just didn't want. I always think he's a healer.
Your shadow? I thought you were holy.
No, it's still Shadow. I just run as holy in the red. Because you've got Sylvan in this one.
We'll do the head next.
So are you main spec holy or are you main spec shadow?
I'm 15, 11, 25. I'm very much immune spec.
Very much an odd spec. Technically considered shadow, though.
That's looking like pain out of that, I think.
Yep.
Oh, hell
Close
yeah.
in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Told you. What's everybody doing golf score, right?
Told you, Heisen.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I've rolled a 2. I think that's mine.
Oh, wait, hang on. Everybody's rolling for that one, right?
Yeah, let's announce it.
Give me a second. I can't roll yet. I'm submitting a stupid thing. And I definitely want in on that roll.
Oh, exactly.
Although,
See with 100. Are you
freaking 100.
She got the last net and last bag.
Or maybe she wants them to be 2 bags.
Can you
You ever think about that?
Yes, you can. They're not eating.
Close in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And the greens and the blues can just go to...
Oh, there's a plans in there.
Does anybody want the plans?
Me.
Who's me?
Squeakers.
Thanks for the raid, guys.
It's a pleasure. Is Shadowlands available? I have no idea, nor do I have any interest in Shadowlands.
Oh yes, who's getting the scene?
Barney's not here.
Is there a mage portal? Or will
Close
there
in
be?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, Grandma.
So, Morn, are you going to submit the ticket with to whom the items go to? Because I submitted a ticket with
Yeah,
stream.
I'm doing that now, and I'm gonna have to have. I'll put a copy through to start the servicing.
Okay. I submitted it, and I've got, if you need, I'll give the stream link, but I have to shut down the stream to populate a personalized link right now. It's just .live, which changes each time I go live, so.
Would you have to wait for the dragon to despawn or something so they know you didn't just cut it off and then ask for more items or whatever?
It's all, they can just look at a log.
Yeah, they could literally go see it via log. I don't know if they have instant replay capture cards set up for the entire world, but some games do that, where the GM could literally spawn in at any time at any place in the world and kind of watch the events as they transpired. But that's a huge data sink, so I don't really know that Blizzard would do that for each server, etc. They probably just have it all logged. What?
Like the instance ID just has the list of it.
Mm-hmm.
Should Valpor wait here in case they magically show up instantly to skip?
No, I wouldn't waste your time with it unless you're just going to be sitting watching a video or something on your side screen. I highly doubt they're going to respond that quickly. Earliest response time traditionally is like 24 hours. Earliest.
Okay, so I guess just let us know what happens.
I'm gonna go get a snack. I'll be back.
We'll do our best, but those who won the items should be the only ones really too concerned with it.
Yeah, I won. That's why.
In that case, get wrecked.
Yeah, I usually roll like, I won a roll yesterday with a 1, and
Oh wow! What'd you win yesterday with a 1?
I got that the main hand best weapon. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a really good one for a threat for warriors.
But yeah, so anytime I win something, it'll be a low roll. I won something today with 98, and then they probably won't even fulfill it now.
I don't know. They're usually pretty good about it.
It'll get mailed, or
Yeah, I've had this happen before actually, a long time ago.
Yeah, it'll most likely be in your mail.
Alright, cool. Thanks for raid, guys.
It'll just take you a while, so be patient with them.
I'm very sorry about that.
No worries. It's a lesson learned for future raids. Alrighty. I'm gonna close out this stream. I'll be back in a few. Alrighty, folks. Unfortunately, the loot thing got a little bit botched, but you guys saw it. That's pretty standard Oni kill. Went over fairly well. Couple deaths, whatever. Honestly, it was kind of sloppy, but it is what it is. I'm going to be shutting down the stream, swapping back over to continue to support and test out this new game. Been checking out the last couple days. Good old-fashioned 8-bit MMO. So, that's been pretty interesting. And when PvP comes out in World of Warcraft, I'm going to be all over that. Not PvP, but Battlegrounds. I'm going to be all over that with some buddies as well. Doing some Warsong and some Alterac Valley. And if you guys enjoyed the content on this one, feel free to like, follow, and subscribe. Or don't. That's up to you guys. Nobody owns you. Going to be shutting it down. We'll be coming back live here with some Aberthon, I think. I can never say that name right. I don't know why. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you what it is. Aberoth. That's what it was. Be back with some Aberoth in just a few. Till the next one, everybody. Remember that you rock, and we out.